Alright, so I had someone request to do just a little bit more thorough video on cheating the reverse implement switch and the seat switch. So first thing I'll explain is this little connector. Try and get it here. You can find them at any automotive or hardware store. I'm trying to get a better shot of that. It's just an inline splice, and if you look through here, you'll see that one side is, you can see all the way through to the seat, and the other side has a little piece of plastic in there just blocking it off. So the first thing that you want to do is take like a small screwdriver and just poke out that side that you can't see all the way through, that you can't pass a wire all the way through. So I'll just do that real quick. Okay, so now we have it to where you can see all the way through both of those channels, if that, or both of those grooves. Yeah, it's not going to focus, but so I got a piece of wire here. I'm going to show you guys how to, it's literally, you're just going to slide both wires through and then crimp this down. So let me get this set up here. Try to anyways. So you're going to have two pieces of wire, so you don't need to find the ends. You don't need to cut the wires that are on the tractor. And all you're going to do is take them and insert them into this connector. Just get them until they should line up in those two grooves that are in there. Make sure you get whichever one's inside all the way in. Because if you look on this metal piece right where my thumb is, there's two, I can't get the focus on it, there's two grooves right there that are going to wind up crunching down onto this wire. If you're not electrically minded, it doesn't matter where on the run of wire this is. All you need to do is get it on there, get the wires lined up, take a pair of pliers. Make sure y'all can see this. Take a pair of pliers and just push that piece of metal down. Here. Alright. So all you're going to do is crunch it flat. Alright, and then now your connector will look like this. Be nice and flush. Those wires aren't going to come pulling out of there now. They're basically, you've just, this is going, you know, to the switch. The other end is where your switch is. Now the switch just doesn't matter. These wires don't matter. You could cut them off. It doesn't matter. This is completing your circuit. So then all you do is take this little plastic piece, fold it over. It's going to click twice. There you go. Well, it broke because it's 0 degrees here in Wisconsin. So the connector broke. It shouldn't break, but this is what you're left with. You could just easily electrical tape this back together, and that's, I didn't do that on the switch, which you can get the switch out by just kind of wiggling it and pulling on it. I don't know how much I want to pull on it right now because it's so cold. I got the switch out, took a pair of pliers and a towel over the yellow part of the switch, and just, it pulls right out. There's not much holding it on, as you can see. So you can get just enough of this switch out of here. I'm pretty sure I did loosen up the screws holding the console up and got myself a little bit more space when I did this when it was summertime. So you can see there's just the two wires to the switch. They have that connector on there. It's not broken, obviously. Now this switch is pointless. It doesn't have any functionality anymore. You can just always use the reverse implement. You can back up with it on and not have to touch the switch. Right. And then for the seat, pretty similar. The connector right here underneath the seat. So I can tell that there's more wires that could be here. I assume that's if you got the electric or the air ride seat or something. I would think this connector, obviously there's a lot more. There's 4 wires down here and only 2 coming out, so these have got to be for something, but I've only got the 2, and you can see they're going right here to the sensor for the switch or the seat. So all I did was put that connector on there on the yellow and red wire, crimp it on, close it up, and now you don't have to be sitting on the seat to start it or engage the ignition, whatever you want to do with it. So hopefully that helps. Those connectors, I can't remember what they're called. I think they're called inline splices. This isn't their purpose, but this is what they'll work for. So hopefully that video helps.